In a land where moonlight danced upon silver leaves and rivers sang lullabies to the stars, there stood a hidden realm, the kingdom of Liria. It was said that those pure of heart could find their way there, guided by the whisper of a wish. One evening, as golden twilight fell over Dreamvale, Princess Barbie walked along the forest's edge. She wore a flowing gown the color of dawn, her hair glimmering like spun gold. Around her neck shimmered a crystal pendant that pulsed softly, a gift from her childhood, one that had never stopped glowing. Suddenly the pendant flickered brightly. The wind stirred, and faint, bell-like voices filled the air. Barbie, come to Liria. The promise must be kept. Barbie took a deep breath, her heart full of wonder. Then I will answer, she whispered, stepping into the moonlit woods. The path of light. The trees shimmered with soft silver veins as Barbie followed a trail of floating lights. Fireflies danced ahead like tiny lanterns, leading her through arches of crystal vines. At the end of the path stood a waterfall that glowed like liquid starlight. From behind it, a pair of wings emerged, radiant and delicate as sunrise. The fairy queen appears. From the mist stepped the fairy queen of Liria, tall and graceful, her wings painted with galaxies. Her crown shimmered with dewdrop gems, and her eyes held the depth of countless dreams. Welcome, Princess Barbie, she said softly. Long ago, your ancestor made a promise to guard the magic of belief. But the promise stone, the heart of our realm, is fading. Without it, Liria will vanish. Barbie bowed her head gently. Then I'll keep that promise. Tell me what I must do. The mirror of memories. The queen led Barbie to a lake so still it looked like glass. The promise stone rests beyond this mirror, she said. But it responds only to a heart that remembers. Barbie knelt by the lake and looked at her reflection. Memories shimmered on the surface, her acts of kindness, her moments of courage, her laughter shared with friends. I remember, Barbie whispered. Every light I've shared. The lake rippled, revealing a glowing stone in its depths. The storm of doubt. Before Barbie could reach the stone, a dark wind rose, forming the shadow of forgetfulness, a being of mist and fear. You cannot keep the promise, it hissed. Light fades. Hope dies. Barbie stood firm. Hope never dies, it waits to be believed in again. Her pendant shone brighter than ever, scattering the darkness. The stone rose into her hands, pulsing with warmth. The promise restored. Barbie placed the stone upon a crystal pedestal at the center of Liria. The entire realm burst into color. Flowers bloomed, waterfalls sang, and the fairies' wings shimmered like rainbows reborn. The fairy queen smiled. The promise is kept. Because of you, belief will live on in every heart that dreams. She touched Barbie's forehead gently, leaving a mark of silver light. Whenever you share kindness, our magic will rise again. Return to Dreamvale. When Barbie opened her eyes, she stood once again in the forest of Dreamvale. The pendant around her neck glowed softly, and tiny fairy lights sparkled in the air before fading into dawn. She smiled. Promises kept with love never fade. They become stars that guide others home. Corazón brillante moral. Sparkle's true promises are not kept with words, but with love, courage, and kindness that never fade.